Tonight, from Mexico City, it's the NFL International Series on EA Sports.
Is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. The numbers for Zeke from last week. 25 carries, 112 yards.
Yeah, he could very well be on his way to a rushing title, but guess what? His offensive line, they're meeting separately because they want that rushing title as much as he does. They want to make sure they get him there.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. This defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game, because when you only give up 14 points in a contest.
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3, maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. He fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. He'll get this down to the 48-yard line. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Herbert. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. On the jet sweep, they get this to Cooks. And he'll take this down just shy of the 25-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Herbert. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. So on 4th down, Andy Reid decides to send in the field goal unit. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will make it 6-0. So scores on their first 2 possessions, but 6-0, so field goal is probably not what they were hoping for.
Yeah, you're exactly right about that. Not what they were hoping for, but they should be happy that they have points on the board. It almost feels like that old slow and steady wins the race, doesn't it? In this case, though, they want to be slow and steady now, but get explosive later and put the points up on the board.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. On 2nd down, Leach. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, McClure. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they're able to get this one back to throw. McClure. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. McClure. In trouble, and he's taken down. J.J. Watt in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. To throw on 3rd down. McClure. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. And they bring their punter out there now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is taken at the 18. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Sitting in 1st place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
6-0 our score after 1. Now here's There's a throw that's complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Looking to throw again on second down. Herbert. That's caught. And again, it's Goodwin. And touchdown! Marquise Goodwin. His second touchdown on the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And the lead now stands at 13. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And this game, Charles, much talked about coming in. And you think there's a real chance this is a Super Bowl preview?
I do, because as things stand, and I'll give you a little bit of a caveat here, that maybe things will shake out a little bit if someone loses along the way. But here we are right now. These are your two current #1 seeds, and I think they're both good enough to make it to the big game.
And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. The offense on third down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. So they bring out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 35 yards that time on the punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
And they have the game here followed by the open date on their calendar next weekend. And, Charles, this is a crew that you have to think really is relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking ahead to that couch time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Elliott.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
On 1st down, Justin Herbert. And that's complete to Cooks.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Herbert forced out to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 9 yards that time. Herbert on 1st down now. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Elliott. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. Dancing to his left. And it's caught. Touchdown. Brandon Cooks. A 9-yard touchdown grab. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Point after, right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. And it's fielded at the 34. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Eluding the pressure right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Herbert. They'll find Everett there, complete. Defense thinking pass. They've got the nickel set out on 3rd and 6. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Over the middle, complete. That's Dixon. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. Inside give to Elliott. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They go to Elliott again. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down, Elliott. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. 10th carry now for Elliott. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A good pickup there of 20 yards. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Elliott. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to revert. And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, his 12th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Snowhawks are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Now the extra point. And that stretches the lead to 27. So that one a long 11-play drive. And it culminates in a touchdown run by Ezekiel Elliott.
Taking it about the 1. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Yeah, this is going to put him back with not great field position.
So they really got 0 benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
To throw again.
McClure. Olave holds it in.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him, because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Flush to his right. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So they decline it as that will bring up 4th.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played, but you've got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties, and they wisely did not take that one and made it 4th down.
36 yards on the punt with no return. Throwing to start the drive. McLaurin. And he's going to have a 1st down, and they get into field goal range here at the 29. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A quick throw, but incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Looking to throw. McLaurin. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Herbert being chased out left. He gets it to Cooks. And he'll be dropped just shy of the 35 at the 34. A pickup of 17 on a play that originated at the 17. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And this will not be returned, so the 2nd half begins with a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the 2nd half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
Yeah, Elliott going to get it again on second down. And the defense on him quickly there as they stop him at the 40 for a gain of just 2. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Dixon. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the 50, here's Herbert. Completes it to Dixon. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material. Herbert now. A dump off to Elliott. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. To throw again on second down. Herbert, Dixon, complete. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Herbert operating from the red zone. And that's Elliott, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased.
And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. It's a loss of 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Well, that's not how you hope to draw it up there on 1st and goal, CD, by taking a sack like that.
Well, they tried to be aggressive, didn't they? They didn't want to try and work their way past the goal line. They wanted it right there on that play. Unfortunately, it backfired against them. Now they have to try and pick it up here moving forward.
Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. Now it's Herbert. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. 3rd and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound. Here's Herbert. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
So that a free 15 yards.
And it's always a tough one as a defender because a lot of the penalties that you commit, pass interference, holding, when they happen, you actually know what you're doing. But a face mask penalty, a lot of times is inadvertent, but it still costs you the same amount of yardage.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Up the middle they go. Leach.
2nd and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you want.
And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. Back to throw. McClure. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. And on now is the punter, as he's on to kick it away. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They'll start the drive with Elliott. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Herbert. It's caught left side by Cooks.
A gain of 7. First down, Portland. Let's go.
Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Herbert, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Buying time to his left. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
Meanwhile, Herbert's throw taken in there by Cooks. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Herbert back to the air. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Well, those backups on the sideline, they got to be eagerly anticipating the 4th quarter upcoming. Look at the size of the lead, how they're moving the football. This defense really struggling and giving up plays like we just saw.
Yeah, Stars have certainly done all they've needed to in this one, haven't they? But my question is, will he be able to resist the urge to continue to run things up a bit and get his main guys a few bonus stats before he calls them off the field?
And he'll get this down only to the 18. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter.
On 2nd down, Elliott once more.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Back to throw. Herbert. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. To try again after the sack. Herbert escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 7 times and could use another right now. This is 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Herbert flushed out right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a halt. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
But Charles, you think about this victory, pretty impressive. They came in facing one of the top defenses in the National Football League. Not only did they get the win, they played a clean football game, didn't have any turnovers against that great defense.
Yeah, it's a terrific observation because you know they emphasize ball security, wanted to avoid making any